Oh yeah, here we go. Do some clickaroos. Give everybody a shot to get in if they do so choose. Hello everybody, how's it going? Bada boom, bada bang. And we are going to be getting into a Lost Caverns of Ixalan draft. This is the free-to-play account. As you see, we are growing our bullets, and I really liked the draft environment for Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Therefore, I might actually end up burning a little bit more than just a 1,500 gold on this. Yep. Got my practice in, and now we're doing the account. Oh yeah, baby, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and start off with burning our coins off, because we don't need coins. Just like usual, or real fast. Got in there hot and heavy really quickly, and here we go. I forgot to turn the thing off. How do I turn that off? Settings. Oh, you just click the button. I turned the overlay off. Okay, perfect. Well, let's look around and see what we have. We have Walk with Ancestors, which I've seen be really fun. We've got the Sand Wing. We also have Caverns of Souls. Only to cast a creature of the chosen type. Well, that's not going to be good for us at all. I'm not actually sure what's good here. This looks like kind of a rough pack for us. We could go with the Skull Taker, but I don't think so. I mean, we're not going to have a lot of caves, so Leech ain't going to be too great. Jade Seed Stones I've seen be good, but I don't like this pack. It's the first one. I'm going to rare draft it. I mean, whatever. We're rare drafting it. Bad first pack. And let's see what the second one is. We got the Aspirant here. We got the Cavern Stomper. Both very good picks. We also get a Dead Weight, which I haven't seen be very good. It's not been good for me. Yearling is here, which is pretty decent, especially in constructed, but maybe not so much here. Maybe we're going Gore Stalker, but I haven't had a lot of success with black. Therefore, I'm going to go with the Iron Paw Aspirant. That's pick number 2. We're going to find some stuff. I've really liked blue in this set. I know. Not a lot of people like the blue stuff, but I think that it's actually pretty solid, especially since everybody passes blue to you. Scout, I've seen be very good. The Kincaller has been very good as well. We're probably picking up Kincaller here. Maybe. Second Aspirant, of course. Glimpse of the Core. I have not drafted it. Don't have any desire to. Let's get the Ray of Ruins. Let's get the Ray of Ruins and pass. And we are going to be seeing the Seething Tower. Interesting, but very late game. I do like the Cavern Stomper quite a lot, actually. This card's fine. Of course, we could always go with a Cave. This card's good in certain situations. This card's good in certain situations. But I really like having a 7/7 Cavern Stomper that could scry and cannot be blocked very easily. So we're going to start this off by just getting the best cards we can find, like Poison Dart Frog, for example. And then we're going to start deciding what we're trying to craft. I'm going to grab the frog. And then we get the black. Return to the battlefield. Target non-land permanent card in your graveyard with mana value less than or equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Very situational. Could be good. Could be terrible. By the way, do you hear me coming through okay? Target attacking creature gains trample. It's a 2/2. This is fine. I haven't drafted this card. Maybe we're going gruely. But we do have the meta, whatever you say that, drought. Mephitic drought. That's going to be the name. Yep, we got it. They also had the one where you sack a creature, or your opponent has a sack a creature, but getting the card draw I think is fine. Not sure where we're going with this quite yet. I've not seen this card be good. I haven't liked it while drafting it. I thought it would be very, very good, but don't really like it too much. Fanatical Offering, I like that card, especially in a white, black deck. Pretty solid. Necropolis is safe. This card I've seen kind of overperform. This card is garbage. Aha! And they start to stream in. How you guys doing? Man, oh man, oh man. It has been a while. I have been so busy lately. But have some free time now. Every once in a while, you just gotta turn off that old work computer. And my screen is trying to turn off on me. We're going to scout here. Yeah, I know red's really good, and this card is very good. Only have one white. Scout. Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I really, really, really like Explore. I always have. I've always thought it was phenomenal. Could go with the Leech, but we're not going to have any caves. That came back around to us. And we get Walk with the Ancestors back around, so maybe people aren't on green. Black. That's a card. That is certainly a card. We're probably going to pick it up. Black, green, blue. That's what we're sitting on right now. No reds. Boulder, I don't think is very good. Buried Treasure is okay. It's okay, but we're going with the Gore Stalker. Fortitude. Or River Herald Scout. How many creatures we got? 4 and 4. 4 and 4. Island Walking. Grab that guy. We need to make our deck a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. That came back around. That's actually quite nice. Look at the top 6. You may put a land from among them onto the battlefield tapped. Get the freebooter. Yep, grab the guy. We need some cheaper things. We need things that we could do on turns 1, 2, and 3. So far, we're pretty back-end heavy. Mill a card, okay. Craft with Island, okay. Not the best thing for this one, but now we are going to fix our mana just a little bit. I've seen this card be good, the blowgun, but I am going to sideboard it. Really? This came all the way around. That's pretty nice. We'll take it. We will take it. And a Starving Revenant. What do you do, sir? When this enters the battlefield, surveil 2. Then for each card you put on top of your library, you draw a card and lose 3 life. Okay. Well, that's not a very... That seems like it's more of a constructed thing. This is pretty good. Could always do this. We could always grab Snail. Okay, we're grabbing the Snail. Yeah, let's grab that snail. That's kind of nice to exile something from their hand, right? You don't even get to discard it. You can't discard your attack. Perfect. White comes around to us. Return artifact or enchantment card, yada yada there. Doesn't really work for what we are trying to do. And honestly, I'm not 100% sure what we are trying to do quite yet, but I do know card draw is good. I do know that. Again, this card, I've not drafted it. Haven't seen it been great, so we're going to grab the card draw here. And a rare equipment has passed. Equipped creature has vigilance. When another artifact or creature is put into the graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on equipped creature. That seems pretty powerful. That seems pretty strong. Might be a trap. Of course, you got your counter spell, your Diadact Echo, more card draw, but we need things that are going to be good later on. Also, map tokens and flying. This card seems decent enough. Probably wills to us, it's blue. Let's grab the scout. Let's grab the scout and pass. I've seen this card outperform, so I'm going to highlight it. We get another snail, though, so we're going to grab it. Aspirant's also here. Envoy of Okenek is also here. Could be good. Pup. This card has ruined me a couple of times. I'm going to grab the pup. Maybe we splash in white. Oh, wow. That's... maybe we are going for a little bit of white. We are still early in this draft. We can switch directions if we really wanted to. Let's see. Fanatical Offering, Freebooter. Looks like black is fairly open. Get a third snail. Is that a second or third? I guess that is a second. I thought it was the third. 9 creatures, 6 non. And what do we not like? What do we not like? I really like this card. But it dies so easily, too. Haven't seen a whole lot in the way of artifacts coming around to us. I'm guessing people are starting to understand that those artifacts are pretty solid. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Who's got the priority? Oh, here we go. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Okay. It's a little expensive. Unlucky drop. Of course comes around. It's blue. This card I haven't seen be very good, but we will get the same. And I think that we are moving away from one of these colors, and I think that that is going to be green for now. We don't have a whole lot of time to decide here. We're going to highlight the Archaeologist. I think that that card is incredibly strong. I have always liked getting it. Get this in the deck. Get Aspirant in the deck. Get Mischievous Pup in the deck. And now it's really between black or blue getting cut. Wow, another one. And another one of these. Again, nothing in the way of artifacts getting passed to us. It's getting a little bit scary, isn't it? Let's see. Okenek. Okenek come around. So we will grab it. Nice little 3-drop. The Blast, drawing some cards, countering a spell. It's all blue cards that came back. We're going to grab the Blast. Unlucky drop. It's really wanting us to play blue, and I'm actually fine with that. Huh. Right, this is the one that doesn't seem very inspiring. We're going to go with the guide wing here. Pretty solid choice. There's the blunder again. We're grabbing it. And nobody is on blue. Nobody is on blue. Oh my god. Hello. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, put a chorus counter on it. I wanted to draft with this. Draw a card, then discard a card. And if there are 3 or more, you may cast the discarded card without paying the mana cost. I've wanted to draft with this card, especially since they're not going to want to remove it. This card is fantastic and constructed. We got a Master's Guide Merle. This card is pretty solid. We're definitely grabbing that. Definitely grabbing this. Master's Guide Merle. So what you do is you create a 4/4. Then every time you cast an artifact, you create another 4/4. Right now we only have 4 artifacts, and I am looking very, 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 very long and hard to try to find more of these artifacts, because without artifacts, most of these deads are kind of dead on arrival. Get the Sunscribe here. That's an artifact, right? That helps him. I'm thinking about Visage of the Dead, but craft with 2 creatures. Nah, we're getting the Sunscribe. The other one just doesn't make sense for our deck. And artifact, it's not the best one. It's not even a great one. It is just average. But we got to be beggars rather than choosers in this situation. We're running out of cards here. Man, oh man, let's cut black for now. We're probably splashing black. And we've almost got a complete deck. You know, come on. Give me some time. Give me some time, Arena. There we go. Enchantment at the beginning of your turn. That stuff happens, right? I remember that card. The Hunter's Blowgun. +1/+1. Death Touch. Otherwise gains reach. I love this horror, though. I do like the horror. Yeah, Century is not great, but we'll grab it. Out of time. It happens. Not a lot of mana fixing, so I don't know how deep I want to go in a 3rd color. Get another Scout. Scout can get really aggressive. Scout can get real aggressive. Bam. We do have the cave that kind of helps us fix a little bit, but there's not enough. Got some good expensive stuff and a lot of cheap stuff. Gnome would be better if we were running a 3rd color. Maybe we are running a little bit of black in here as we were talking about. Buried Treasure. I do like Discover 5. Yeah, we're going to grab the Buried Treasure. Discover's pretty good. We don't have anything to really discover yet. So just a little bit more would be great. And then the long wait for the opponent. What do we want to splash in? Ray of Ruin could be very good. And the Abysmal Gore Stalker, but that's going to be really hard to cast. We could also splash in green. That's saying we might. A creature you control explorers. A land card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped when a creature you control explores. Hello. Don't rush me. We're gonna grab it. If we lose this, that was completely Magic the Gathering Arena's fault because they rushed me on that decision. Man, oh man, oh man. I move at about the pace of a snail. We got plenty of creatures to sack to the suffering here. Yeah, we're pretty creature heavy. Yeah, I've seen this card be very good. But we might want a little bit more control. Let's get the Relics Roar here. Yeah. Seems fine. Seems fine. Okay. Pirate Hat. Pirate Hat came back around. See, nobody's ever on blue. It's incredible. If you play a lot of blue stuff, you're very likely to find a lot of things that you want. I'm just saying, you don't have to, but it is an option. Yep, you get some draw power and a land. Perfect. We only had to pick up one land in there. That means that nobody was on blue because last card was always blue. I was thinking about, oh yeah, our deck is pretty weak, apparently, according to this, but we don't care about that. We do not care. Definitely splashing for the current conductor. Definitely splashing for it. Definitely want these brine fangs in here and the soaring sandwing because we don't have any ways of really fixing our mana. What? Maybe one forest? One forest and call out Merfolk for Cavern of Souls. I'll have to remember that, and you guys are responsible for reminding me. I really want to get this Cavern Stomper in, and I really want to get Walk with the Ancestors in. Now, we don't have any real big dudes. This 3/5 flyer is great. The Master's Guide Mural is going to help us win some matches. We're going to have to cut down this column a little bit. The Blast is great. We're going to keep it. Aspirant is great. These are good. Malcolm, I really wanted to play with Malcolm, and ergo we will. We have 17 creatures, 12 non. Definitely wanting to keep the Pirate Hat. Definitely wanting to keep that. Century. Get rid of that. Pretty garbage card. Pretty garbage card. So, how's everybody doing today? Relics Roar. I'm definitely keeping that in. You could be swinging in pretty heavily on turn 2, turn 3, especially if you get the landmark down. We didn't get nearly as many artifacts as I would have hoped for, only 7, but, you know, beggars and choosers. We weren't getting past hardly any of them, so we got to keep what we got, you know? We got to work with the cards that are dealt to us. Do we really care about this? Let's look for a keyword here. Explore. Bam. We don't have a whole lot of cards that explore, so we will not be splashing that. Maybe we are literally just Azorius. And I do like me some Azorius. Sunscribe is fantastic. Definitely stays in. Gotta cut at least 2. And I think 2 is all we're gonna cut. Because 15 lands should be good. Should be good. Buried Treasure can go away. Trying to look for cheaper stuff that we could cut, but I'm not seeing a whole lot here. Unlucky Drop. We already have 2 copies of the Brackish Blunder. So, we could cut an Unlucky Drop. That's okay. But this is risky if we don't get one more land. But we do have these. So maybe we can get away with it. Kind of getting messed up a little bit. This deck is not nearly as good as I had hoped we could draft, but this is where we are. We're going to go in, give it our best, and see what we can do. I feel like this deck could hold its own, but as far as going for 7 wins, we shall see. Definitely need this because we don't have a whole lot we're doing. Archaeologist is going to be super important in this matchup. Malcolm, I think, is going to be good. Maybe the Oaken Siren. I only have 6 artifacts. Oaken Siren might not be what we're looking for. Just got to find her again. There she is. Look at that art. This is fantastic. Fantastic art. Cut it. Cut it, cut it, cut it. Huh. So, now we're going to look at the lands. And we're probably putting both caves in. Cut this cave. Yeah, put it in. Why not use it? Maybe we'll trick people into thinking we actually have a good deck. 6 and 6, 7 and 7. That's 16 lands. So it should be solid. And we're right down the middle between blue and white. Alright, it's scary. It's not at all what I expected going into this, because usually you get a lot of artifacts past you over and over again. But I think people are a little bit onto that now, so let's get in there. Let's see how it does. Oh, we need a better picture than that. Get that up there. That's the main player of the game. Whew. So I'm about 6 drafts into this set. I was playing on my other account. This is the free-to-play one. But first couple were just rough. All over rough. And then I started winning 5 or 6. Felt great. But I guarantee that is mostly luck. Let's turn down this desktop just a little bit. Well, it's keepable. It's not a good hand, but it is keepable. We have this artifact we can make with Oakenek. Relic's Roar should be good at some point. Malcolm, I'm hoping could be good. But we will start to get through our hand a little bit with it. So it's worth a keep. If only just because we can start looting. Let's do that. Got another flyer right here. River Herald Scout. As said, I'm a fan of that card. Swing. Draw and discard. Let's see here. We want that. Hard to choose. That. Get rid of that. And now we're going to get the Sunscribe down. We're going to probably get Relic's Roar on Sunscribe because it's really nice to start scrying every single turn. I really enjoy scrying. I really enjoy Explorer. This set just does a lot of things that I really enjoy. Are they good? Probably not. Do I enjoy them? Yes. Yes, I do. Take the damage, pass the turn. Not what we wanted at all, but let's scry. I kind of want that. We could cast it now. Down to 12. Draws a card. Discards that? We want to cast this now. Give me land. Give me land. All right, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We finally got our planes. We are really rolling now. Now, this is a very slow format from what I've seen. And I didn't realize. I thought this was the artifact that attached your creature. This was an instant, so I kind of burned that spell. But, you know, I could pretend I did it on purpose. Get the scout down. Put it here. We need to be able to swing again. The spider's in our way. Aspirant. Well, we'll keep it. We'll keep it on top. We don't have a good swing here, so we won't. We'll just sit back and enjoy. Sit back, relax, enjoy the day. Eventually, we will make Malcolm big enough to start swinging again, but we definitely don't want to lose that Malcolm. Opponent. Third color. Twists and turns. Scry 1, then that creature explores. Yeah. So he gets a scry. Now, if he starts using the explorer, he gets to scry as well. Is that what that means? I think so. One, two, three, four, 5. We need 7. We could do the pup. Let's drop the aspirant. Drop the aspirant. We're going to put it on Malcolm. Then eventually what we want to do is return aspirant to our hand, play it again, or better yet, do it on the scout. And then we could get him above spider. Then once he's above spider, I mean, we're looting for days. Looting forever, baby. Opponent. By the way, this was a nice little donation. I did it as well. It's to some, what was it? When I read it, it was some hospital for children. Pretty cool stuff. It's about time Wizards of the Coast does something good for everybody. And this guy is Tortoise Speed. Roaming Throne comes in. Interesting. Choose a creature type. This is the chosen type in addition to other types. If a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers. Wow, cards are getting wordy. It triggers an additional time. That is some words. That's the kind of thing that if I'm playing control deck, I just kill it so I don't have to read it. That is exactly what kind of card that is. Pass, yes, yes. Okay, let's go to my turn. We get a land. 4, 5, 6, there's 7. Let's get the pup. We're gonna return aspirant. Yeah, return the aspirant. Opponent continues to be slow as molasses. Play the aspirant. Pump Malcolm. Alright, now we can swing. It's finally here. Here we go. Swing on in. A 5-4 in the air. And get some looting done. Yeah, get rid of the land. We got a big field. As said, this format is very grindy. Very, very grindy. Yep, so this is the 100% free-to-play account. I just had fun making the account. I really enjoyed doing the account for free. Started it in August. It's kind of one thing to win if you have all the good cards. It's another thing to win if you're just... if you don't have any of the good cards. None of the meta decks. We've managed to do it. At least fairly well. Do we double block this? That's dangerous to let stay. I think we double block here. We got 7 in the air. And we also have the Brine Fang. River Herald Guide, Vigilant, Explorers. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. What else you got for me? You got a forest. You also flip your twists and turns into the mycoid maze. Cute. 5, 6, 7. Fatal. Opponent. Sir. He's gone. He is gone. What? I thought blue was bad. You're not supposed to be able to win with blue. First win of the day. Fantastic. No use sitting around. We might as well queue up another match. And see what we have for the second hand. And my God, we got a turn 1 and turn 2. And we will never have want for land. So maybe this is a keep. And this is why I am stuck at a little bit above a 50% win rate, because I keep hands like this. Don't do as I do. Keep good hands, mulligan bad ones. See, like, he has a really good turn 2. I guess we have a pretty good turn 2. And see, it just turns into a good turn 3. You see that? That's how you play some Magic. That's how you do it. May not be the most strategic thing to do, but it sometimes works. And we got a hasty boy over here playing a lot of things really quickly. A little bit of ramp from the opponent. That's good stuff, man. And we know how to draw lands. Why would you ever island cycle whenever you could just draw all of your lands, right? Swing. Let's cry. Ah, nice little trick. Nice little trick. We'll keep it on top. Opponent. You're really fast up until now. My guy. My guy. Dropping a plains. Dropping the Oak-a-Neck. Lots of ramping from the opponent. That is dangerous. Base power and toughness. Not what we want to see. We can still swing in for 1. Definitely get as much damage off as humanly possible. That's dangerous, though. Swings. Well, we're not going to block it. I guess we're racing. That's so good. Put a creature or land card from among them onto the battlefield. The rest on the bottom, and that's a good one. Oh man, that's a good one. He just got the value play of the century right there. At least in limited formats. Oh, and it continues. Alright, alright, alright. You do you. You do you. This is your round, opponent. This is for you. Discards a card, plays a kin caller. Alright, alright. Maybe we should have been picking up those counter spells as they came. Just draw all the land. That's all you gotta do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just creating a token and passing? We're definitely gonna swing for 1. Okay, let's pass. Pass the turn. Don't think we win this one. We've drawn lands. But we'll try. It's another good one. Nice thing to do in the late game. Comes in for a lot. It's acting like this does something right there. And create a 1/1. Block the 7. Oh, he did the thing. Well, should I even try in this one? Just do that for now. I don't think we got this round. I think we're gonna have to go into the next round. And maybe I do use the Draft Master even though it's just constantly on. I turned it off for the drafting in this video and it was probably a bad idea. That's what we do here, baby. 3-6. Still one away. Next turn, he just does a thing and we actually can block. I'm gonna do this. But if he swings with everything, we've lost. We do know how to draw lands, though. Yeah, I guess go ahead. Go ahead and kill me. If he swings with everything, no, we still survive. Okay. He got to flip his... How do you say that? Oger Caslam. Deepest growth. You just have your fun, man. You just have it. Enjoy. Yep, does the thing. Bada boom, bada bang. He's still swinging in. Guess gets that 1/1 off the field. Got a card out of my hand, so still great value play for the opponent. Archaeologist is interesting. Nothing neat in the bin. Graveyard to your hand. Still trying here. Still trying. Still trying. Hey, you know what? We'll swing for 1. Have at ya. Come on. Kill me quickly, or I will scoop. I will. You won't get to do your thing. There you go. Doing all the things. Pardon me. Pardon me. Okay, here's a swing. Here's a pretty good size swing. Well, we can't win, right? Because we'd have to block this there. No blocks. You're good, man. Come in, do your business. We'll get them in the next round. Man, oh man. It's a shame that no artifacts came around to us. We kind of built this around having some artifacts. If you're doing Azorius in this set, I recommend doing that. But apparently we didn't get enough. Not even close to it. Haven't seen the Master's Guide mural yet. Love that card. Fantastic stuff. But we don't even have enough artifacts to really take huge advantage of it. We're gonna try. We gotta know more. We've got more time. We could draft again. So no big deal. I went down the rabbit hole while drafting, and well, here we are. Don't have a huge heck of a lot that we could really get going. What, should I name Merfolk with the Caverns? Plains. Pirate Hat. Pass. Opponent. Swamp. Into Stalker. Do this. I guess we can name Merfolk. There we go. Pretty sure we have more merfolks than anything else. Drop this boy on the field. Draws an island. Okay, I think we're in okay shape because we can start drawing cards with the pirate hat. Then we'll have 2 more mana available, enough for a Relic's Roar. Okay, sacrifice a creature, draw a card, and discard your hand, transform this thing. And this becomes a land. You may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Fair enough. It's interesting. I don't know how usable this is in limited. Maybe it's really powerful. It's either really, really good or jank. It's one of the two, and we're about to find out. Nope, he didn't do it to that. He just used a drought to draw a card. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. Swings in for 2. Well, we will take it. Like a chump. That's a pretty good draw for us. Equip the pirate hat. Swing. Draws. Pretty decent draw. Okay. Down to 16. It was intended all along. But if we're racing the opponent, he's winning. So maybe we're holding back. So winging in for 5. Fantastic. We will take. Man, oh man. I thought this deck would be decent at least. But it seems like whenever we want spells, we get creatures. And whenever we want creatures, we get spells. Ain't that the way of it? Ain't that the way of it? Loot again? Maybe he blocks with the Acolyte. Swing. We want that. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Apparently, we don't have any creatures to sacrifice here, so... Block with the Acolyte. There you go. Good boy. Do it. Double blocks. Interesting. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 3. Okay. He just wants to kill it. Pick that up. That takes some pressure off of us. Just a little bit. Ancestral Reminiscence. That could probably go to the bin. We need to start getting some lands into our hand. This does a thing, right? No, this just makes a map token. And it's just extra mana to do what we want to do. Draw a couple cards. We need to find some lands. There we go. It's all lands. Well, we will discard a island. We will play a plains. And we will pass back to the opponent. Not looking good. This may be one of those drafts where I just take the cards early. Maybe I don't know the cards well enough yet to not draft without the cheater. There's his island. And there's the Poison Dart Frog. Great card, by the way. Fantastic stuff. Archaeologist can get back what? Well, we didn't get any artifacts passed to us, so nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, boring. I was wondering what was taking so long. There is no way around this. Alright, I've seen enough. Have I? Man, oh man. Yeah, well, it was over anyway. Let's go ahead and jump out of this draft. We're taking our cards early. We're going home. We're getting out of there. Then we're going to find another game store that has another draft going on, and we're going to draft over there instead because the cards we got were kind of rough. They were rough. That might have been one of my worst drafts I've had in a long time. So, gambler fallacy here. We're going again. We are going again. And we're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to use the overlay. It just kind of directs your eyes more than anything. I'll enable it. Okay, Malcolm is back. Yep, it's a very good card. We could go Malcolm again. Give it a second try. Give it a second chance. What else is good in here? Again, Brackish Blunder is still in here. Bat Colony, I kind of hate. This card, what are you? Oh yeah, I've drafted with this guy before on my other account. As you can see, I have 0 collected here, but that was my other account. Tap 2 untapped artifacts. Maybe we are going with this. Malcolm is so good though, but we will go with the Sunborn here. Caparocti Sunborn? Maybe that's in the ballpark of how to say that. I have an English degree, yet I don't really know how to speak. So you're going to have to bear with me on that. Pirate. We get the Plundering Pirate. Pretty solid card. We also get Tinkertoad. Tinkertoad is phenomenal. Works really good with the Sunborn as well. Let's get Tinkertoad. Let's get the Tinkertoad. Guidewing is here. Aspirant is here. We also have Altasar, which I've seen be very good, but I haven't seen it win very much. So let's go with the Guidewing here. It's a shame that this is not an artifact, otherwise it would be the easy choice. We could also grab the Acolyte, but again, I've seen the Acolyte be good, but I haven't seen it really win too much. Not really much in this pack, except for Whirlwind. This is the overpriced removal spell. We'll go overpriced removal any day of the week. Looks like we have a lot of white. Maybe we're doing white and another color splashing red for the Sunborn. I could see a world in which that makes sense. And howdy ho, Angel, how you doing? Yep, we are over on the YouTube today. Started a Twitch thing, Coffee Stout, free to play. It's going to be great. It's going to be great fun over there. Trying to build out both platforms now. It's been a little busy lately. Therefore, I haven't had time to actually make a video well. So this allows me, just streaming allows me to do more with you guys. I like this card. It allows me to do more with you guys and still make content and stuff like that and still get the job responsibilities done. So that's why we are streaming today. Hammer, I think, is good. Courtyard is safe. Pirate Hat, I always think it's good, but then every time I play it, it's underwhelming. It certainly is underwhelming. And then, of course, this landmark here. Even though it's giving it a 10 here, I think that it's okay. Flipping it's not great, but on turn 1, scrying 2 is pretty good. Let's go with the Envoy. Let's go with the Envoy instead. Mostly because creating those dudes is pretty solid. Now get the Wrestler here. I've seen this overperformed. I almost never have this in my hand where I don't want it. So we're going to go with the Cogwork Wrestler here. This is just going to get passed around. We might even be able to rare draft that on the back end. It might come back around to us. Nobody wants that card for limited. Reunion, I think, could have a place, but it's hasn't been a high priority for me to draft. And when I do draft it, it certainly almost never makes the deck. They're saying Wrestler is the best card here. It is an artifact, which is very important. It is a gnome, which is very important. But I'm going to take the landmark here. Real easy to cast. And yeah, that's it. Real easy to cast. And it does some things sometimes. Wow, this pack is pretty garbage. 5 for 3/2 and draws a card. Not what we're looking for. Bat Colony, not what we're looking for. We'll just grab the Necropolis. Maybe we do some cave stuff. Maybe we do some cave things. I can see that happening. I do like the caves. I think they're very, very neat. Even non-cave decks, I play some caves. Especially that allows us to maybe put black in here. Maybe. We shall see. Opponents. Well, I can't say opponents right now. That's this guy, Norg. Norg is holding it all up. Really thinking hard about that pick, whatever it was. That's pretty good. Drought's pretty good. I don't know if it's worth splashing black for Drought. I don't think it is. Maybe we're grabbing another cave. We'll grab the cave. This is the one I don't like as much, but we will grab it. Song of Stupefaction is okay. Reminiscence is... I've seen it to be a little bit underwhelming to me, especially costing 4, draw 3, discard 1. But we'll pick it up. It's a blue card. Out of the air, counterspell. Counterspell could be good. Another unlucky drop. We're going to take the unlucky drop here over out of air. There's better counterspells in this set. Boulder is an auto select, but we're going to put it sideboard and then sideboard the land as well. All right. And that's a shame. That is a shame. Reliquary. Reliquary looks really good here. Landmark looks okay. Snail, if we were playing black, looks really good. Wrestler comes back around to us. We're going to go with the Reliquary because we're going to struggle a little bit if we don't have any removal. We could also splash a little bit heavier into red. Let's get the Reliquary for now. We'll decide that as if we start to see good red cards come our way. But chances are people are going to eat those up. Grab the guard here. Easy guard. Easy peasy guard. Don't really care for this card. Really like this card. We also have Ray of Ruin. This means we can splash black a little bit. Equal to the number of caves. We only have 2 caves. Looking at black cards now, and maybe Pirate comes in. We'll just pretend we're doing this for now. River Herald Scout, do you say? Ooh, hello. Hello. Definitely splashing red. That allows us to actually do some more things with this too. Like we could start grabbing things like the diamond pickaxe. And we're going to have to prioritize treasure, and we're going to have to prioritize probably caves. Top X, where X is the number of caves. You control plus a number of caves in your graveyard. Put 2 of those into your hand and the rest on bottom. Could be solid. We're going to go pickaxe, though. I really like pickaxe. There's a lot of really good 1-drops. As far as artifacts, we haven't really gotten any passed to us. It is a real shame. Grab another scout. Or, no, that's our first scout. We picked up Captain Storm instead of Scout last time. Fan of this channel, watching all the videos. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Yep, I was just saying I've been pretty busy lately, so can't really make as many videos as I used to, so I'm going to be doing some lives to kind of make up for it. We will be getting back to producing videos, though, but I got to get off of these 10, 12-hour days. Grab another envoy. Even though envoy, like, I think that envoy is good, but I don't think it's phenomenal. Iceberg is an easy pick here. Second iceberg. Wrestler is an easy pick. Made it all the way around, which means blue is definitely open, like it usually is. Ancestral Reminiscence. I don't know. It's almost worth just picking up the land here if it's a cool art. Ancestral's Aid does, however, give us a treasure, and we're going to need treasures. We're going to need them. And get the cave in, I think. Yeah. Wait. Relic's Reward could be okay. And we don't have any finishers right now, so we're going to have to look hot and heavy for something to try to finish off our... Brand new to Magic the Gathering, and wanted to say your vids have been very helpful. Started with the new starter deck vids, but there's one missing. I hope you eventually make. We can, and I do have some things to say about that particular deck, and the reason why it has been on the back burner for a while, and holy crap. Too bad we're not running dinosaurs, because that would be an easy inclusion. Hey, an artifact. Oh my god. We found an artifact. Well, we have 8 of them. Maybe I'm just being a little bit selfish. Another one of these. Another Captain Storm. Or Tinker's Tot. Not sure which one's better here. Storm... Captain Storm is a little bit cheaper. Tinker Tot. I'm thinking we go with Storm here. Another Reliquary, which is good. Tinker Tot. Hey, we weren't punished. We were not punished. Fantastic. 11 creatures, 12 non. Search your library for a basic land card. That's kind of what we need. We need that because we are going to be splashing a 3rd color in here. We don't know how heavy yet. Okay, we need a finisher. We need something that could do damage. Now, we can do a lot of damage by going wide. And we have the opportunity to go pretty wide and Captain Storm Cosmium Raider can get pretty tall. But we actually want to start focusing on getting a finisher in here. Maybe another cave. Let's get the cave. That's going to make the deck. Certainly is going to make the deck. And apparently this is supposed to be good for us. Does battlefield 3 net counters, remove a net counter, tap another target non-land permanent. Its activated abilities can't be done for as long as it remains tapped. Draw a card for each artifact you control, then put this into its owner's library, third from the top. Kind of situational. You need to do a lot of things to make it work, but I don't see a finisher here, so maybe we're running it. Maybe we're running it. I guess our whole goal is to go very wide, very quick. That's what I'm starting to see. Black and blue, join the dead. Tap up to one target artifact or creature, put 2 stun counters on it. Target creature you control explores. Okay, that could help us. That could help us out a lot. And we are very low on creatures. Very low. But we can make creatures with stuff like Tinker's Tot. Yeah, and Tinker's Tot. Oh, we also get another token with Cloud Guard. Discover. Don't really care about that for this deck. But don't really care for any of the other cards as well. I guess we're going wide. Let's grab the cave. Oh, thanks. Kind of accidental brilliance right there. Cave in could be good. This protects a creature. Hey, we found a bigger creature. It's not really a bomb, but it's at least slightly large. And a scout, that could help get us a lot of damage off. Okay, I'm a little bit less worried now. A little bit less worried. I'm lying, I'm kind of terrified. Mill a card, don't care about that, but it is blue. Maybe we're taking Ancestors. We will get to discover a lot. I guess that is a thing. The Blunder here. Good pickup for us. That's... You know what? I'll take this now. I will take this. Grab the cave. Unlucky drop or the gnome. Let's grab the gnome. That's going to be a little bit better, I think. And, of course, a blue one wheels to us. All right. This should be a little bit better. Recommendations. Okay. Just Guy is winning with 904. We've kind of figured that. But we don't need them to tell us how to build our deck. Let's take a look at our caves first. Always good to have an idea of kind of what you have. We had the Promising Vein. This is the one where you go down, grab another card, which is okay. Cavernous Maw is actually going to be able to become a 3/3 probably in this. The Cave-In could probably be good. Volcano and Captivating Cave. I think we put all, what, 6 caves in here? Which means we probably could splash black to put in the Gnar. But let's see kind of what we're dealing with first. TCR. Bam-o bam. So my microphone is like right in front of my keyboard, and I have yet to put in the time to actually think about how to mitigate that. And it would really be as easy as moving it over another 3 inches, but I just have not done it yet. I've just been a year with the microphone right in front of my keyboard. That's just an extra for you because I care. 16 creatures, 15 non. So we're cutting non-creatures for the most part. Unlucky drop. I think we could go down to one of those, probably none. Reminiscence can go away. This has to stay. Tote definitely stays. This can probably go because we want to just splash red. That creates treasure. That's going to be super helpful. What, 3 red? 3 red mana? Well, the cave and 2 red mana. I think that would be fine. Reliquary definitely stays. Landmark's going to get cut. Just the way it's going to go. We can also probably cut the lodestone needle. Tap up the 1 target artifact or creature, put 2 stuns on it, but it does have flash, so maybe that's good. Maybe it is. I haven't seen anybody play it, but nobody plays blue. Nobody plays. Live stream, yep. Was this draft or sealed? This is draft. This is a draft deck. Welcome, Ben. How you doing today? Yep, definitely keeping this kind of stuff. Man, oh man. Everything in my brain tells me that we are cutting 2 more spells, but I just don't see them. Needle. When in doubt, cut the needle. Now, we need to cut at least 1 more. 2 would be preferred. Maybe one of the Cogwork Wrestlers, but these guys put in some work. So, we're probably going to keep it. Probably going to keep it. Search your library for a basic land card or cave card. We're keeping it. Hang on 1 second. I just hear the dog barking, making sure it's not raining on her poor little head. She loves it outside. She loves barking at all of the neighbors. Okay, cutting 1 more. Cutting 1 more. That's where we are. Really like this card. Really like these. And do we have enough artifacts to make it work? We have 12. I would say that we do. What do we cut? What do we cut? Love Inverted Iceberg. Love that card. So we're keeping it. We'll cut this one because I don't see it really doing a whole lot for us. And if we cut 1 more, it allows us to have 16 lands. We definitely want the pickaxe. Definitely want the reliquary. Really want that. Get rid of the other unlucky drop. Our removal is garbage. We have 2. We have the Dusk Rose Reliquary, and we have the Quicksand Whirlpool. So our whole strategy is win before you need removal. And we should have a very fast deck. Caves kind of slow it down a little bit, right? All right, let's build the mana. Get the Maw. Get the Vein. Get this one? Yeah, we'll get that one. It helps us fix. We'll also put the Volcano in here and... Oh, that was not what I meant. That card's so bad, I thought it was a cave. Caves are not fantastic. They are just decent if you have the right deck for them. This isn't quite the right deck for them, but it's good enough. I think we add just 1 mountain and do something like this. Yeah, baby. 46% blue. Don't see that very often on channels. Most people are playing other stuff. You know, the red's really good in this set. Black's really good in this set. Green's very good in this set. So a lot of the draft videos you're going to see are going to be based off of those. I, for whatever reason, always decide to go with the jank. And here's the jank deck. If you are unaware, this is Coffee South's channel, and we play a lot of jank. I think this is going to be good enough, though. We don't have any late game. We have a little bit of late game, but we don't have a lot. Let's try it out. And here we go. No blue mana, of course. We do have the gnome, though, so we're going to keep this. Play out a red. Let's get her going. Let's get her going. Dusk Rose Reliquary. Gnome is great to sacrifice to the Reliquary. Definitely take the action. Grabbing blue. Okay, we're facing Gruul. That's terrifying. But nothing yet. Alright, cool. Put that out. Maybe we're just drawing a card here. Let's swing. Let us swing. Opponent probably has removal. It's not what we want. Awesome. Mill a card, draw a card. Ah, he has a forest cycling. The Bristleback. See, whoever shuffles my deck actually shuffles it to where I only draw lands. So we never need a forest cycle. Ever. That's good. That is certainly good. How does this work? 3 nat counters. Remove a nat counter from this. Tap another target non-land permanent. Activated abilities. Tap. Okay, just tapping. Okay, so you may tap 2 untapped artifacts. If you do, discover 3. Does he have removal? Let's try it. So far, I like the set. I think blue got some nice cards, in my opinion. I agree, but I've been hearing people talk bad about blue the whole time. Absolutely, but Ben, remember, skip the first draft. Just go into the second one. That's the one that we have right here. The first draft was horrible. We got nothing passed to us. It was absolutely bonkersly bad. Good. We were not punished for having the Sunborn put out. That's perfect. Now we get to start discovering. Oh man, this is going well. This is an artifact. He could double block that. This, does that save it? 4 minus 2, no. So let's get the braided nest down. Tap that. Now, swing. And of course we're going to tap 2. Perfect. Infinite value. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. Opponent plays a forest. Swings in for 6. Okay, that is a thing that you can do. Pass, no blocks. Do you leave yourself open? That's the only question. You got 5. You cannot cast a Stomper. It's a good card. Stomper's good. Berate is okay. I mean, there's better targets for a Berate in the deck, but there's no way he could know that. Scavenger. He's doing all right. He's holding himself together quite nicely, actually. Get a second white source. There's a blue, never punished. And we're going to tap down. Tap that down. Swing with 1. And of course we're tapping our thing. Discover 3. We get an iceberg. Don't mind iceberg at all. We missed. Rough. Okay. Do you block? Opponent, do you block, sir? Or ma'am? I know not a whole lot of ladies play Magic the Gathering Arena, but there's got to be one out there, right? Something. I just want there to be 1 or 2. No, there are some. Yes. And they become streamers. We get a mountain. We get a runaway boulder. Killing off the Sunborn, probably. That's what I would do. Can I protect it? I cannot. Okay, well, we got some value out of it. Swing. Do it, man. Swing. Interesting. What do we hate more? We hate dinosaurs more than raccoons. Come over here, block that. Come over here, block that. We definitely hate dinosaurs more than raccoons. Play the Hidden Volcano. And I think this is just an all swing. Or should we flip this? We could flip it. Swing. I think we drop Tote instead. Drop the Tote, make some more, because we get to draw more cards with the Berade's Nest. Wait till Leon taps, then we're going to tap his Scavenger, probably. Flip this, draw a bunch of cards next turn. Yeah, that's fine. This card, I don't see this card really hurting much. Like, you see it on a lot of decks, but I haven't been beat by it yet. And I say yet. It could happen. Okay, does all of the things. There we go. Tap it. Oh man, he is wide open. Okay, there's a 7/7. Perfect. Then you live to fight another day, but not for long. We just wanted to flip this. We'll exile one of these gnomes to get rid of the Stomper. Yep, he can become a 3/3. Oh, now we draw this. We're going to play this first. Then we're going to Reliquary. We're going to grab this dude, and we're going to grab that 7/7, and if my quick math was correct, that should be game. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Giant Belgium. Yep, you caught the live. You caught the live. It has been a while. How have things been going? Perfect. 1-0. Just like I had planned. If you just ignore the first draft completely. All right. No other colors besides blue. Got Toad in hand. Great hand. Fantastic hand, but unkeepable. It's so good, I cannot keep it with a good conscience. And here we go. That's fine. Sunborn is going to be good. I think we put the vein on the bottom. Wait, no, because we can sacrifice this and grab a land as well. I'm going to put this to the bottom. Yeah, Artifacts does get a lot the samey after a while. It really does. And so, you know, it happens. You know, when I first started the free-to-play account, I thought that I could grow faster than I did. It is what it is. So I have to catch up on what's going on in Standard. We all know what's going on in Explorer and stuff like that. But hey, drafting is drafting, so we could all jump in on that action. This is the free-to-play account, and I'm not making many videos on it for a while because it is getting very samey. You are 100% correct. I really like this card. Let's swing. Let's drop a scout. He uses his promising vein. He's going to get a what? A black. All right. So we are getting white, black. Or black and green. Dead weight. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Flyers win games. And a buried treasure. This almost made the deck, or I almost drafted it. It was one of the two. Swinging for one. You want to race, baby? We can race. Swing. The Sunborn. The beauty about this is I use my Tinkertot, make 2 more colorless gnome artifact creature tokens, and Sunborn is going to get to discover a lot of things. He'd rather not play. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Have you been able to test out Tome of Gadwick yourself yet? No, I have not. Might be a bit too high for a free-to-play account, though. Yes, but I do have my other account where it's not quite free-to-play. I just have to figure out what's going on in Standard before I start doing videos again with it. Oh, yeah. He just jumped right out of there, didn't he? I have not gotten to play it yet, but I've seen what it can do. You can't win much easier than that. Oh, and the reason is, and I'll explain this. We'll look at some stuff here right after this match. I'll explain why I haven't played many of the new cards yet in Constructed. It's actually part of how I've always played. Hey, you know what? We'll talk about it now. We've got plenty of time. Boys going a little bit slow. So, I don't really delve deep into cards before they're published. I do a little bit, but I like to draft with them first, see what they can do. And then whenever you're collecting cards and collecting cards and collecting cards with drafting, then, and only then, do you open your packs. And then once you open your packs, you craft all your decks, and you're good to go, right? You already have a firm idea of what the cards do in Limited, and then you bring that to Constructed. Or at least that's how I do it. Do we want to draw a card here or explore? That's at least how I do it. And it seems to work out pretty nicely. We want that on top for sure. It's one of the 2 removal spells we have in this deck. Okay, boys, really racy. Got it. Do we want blue or do we want white? I think we wait. Swing. Opponent. What do you do? +1, +0, and has haste as long as you control an artifact. Alright. Well, that is not a card I would really put into my deck necessarily. What do we want to do here? I want to drop a Plains, I think. Plains are pretty solid. Pretty solid. That's how I've been told too. Yeah. It works wonders. On my... You know what? I'll go over to my other account at some point. And I have like something like 80 packs that I could open. And just because I've just been drafting. And it's a great set to draft too. It really is. Like there's some sets where I'm just like, yeah, that's barely draftable. But this is pretty draftable. I'll tell you what though, I lost a lot of rounds right off the bat. This is 3. But we want to tap like this. The auto tapper is like not good right now. There. Get the Tinker Tot going. There. We need to get this off of the field. That will kill us. Draft on release, then open packs after a couple of weeks of drafting. That's exactly it. This card is very dangerous and limited. Breaches. Eager Pillager. Absolutely will rip through you. Just jumped in with 50k gold and spent on packs. Drafting really just doesn't jive with me. Yeah. If you don't like it, I mean, it's all good. I just enjoy drafting. And really with the gold packs, it's really a here or there kind of thing anymore. Now, it used to be the case where you had to draft. You had to, or you weren't getting any cards. But with the gold packs, it's a lot different now. We can return this and get some damage off. I don't really see the point of that. Let's not attack. In the turn, maybe he makes a mistake here. Did you get most of the set though, Giant Belgian? Because I think you could get a decent amount of the set with 50k gold. There he goes. Pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up right now. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up right now. There we go. We get ourselves a treasure map. It's casting it again. That's fine. Let it go. Go to my turn. And take a look at what we have. Braided Nest. That's pretty good. One, two, three, four. Oh yeah, I need another red. Can't really do much here. Just pass back to the opponent. Wilds of Eldraine, it ended up with 86. That is fantastic. 50k gold gets you about 86%. That is something I'm going to have to keep in mind. Nowhere near for this one yet, right? But we still have a while before the next one comes up. out I hope. I hope. I love the I hope there. I love the I hope because... Hang on 1 second. Wizards loves throwing new cards at us. Wizards loves throwing new cards out there. Tap that down. We're going to be a little bit aggressive here. Alright, 2 damage to me. I take... Swing for 3. We don't see Death Touch out there. 50k gold gets you about 30-ish. 30%. That's not bad, though. Yeah, the only reason I draft now is I got kind of bored playing with the same sorts of decks, and I draft in real life. I go to the game store and I draft, just because it supports a local game store and all that stuff, right? So, that's one of the big reasons I started drafting on here, and that is not good at all. We don't want to see that. Okay. Gets his thing back. Now we're in trouble. Edgar Pillager is back. Mastery's passed and spent untold amounts of extra gold on packs as well, after saving up 50k again. Yep. One of the only advantages to drafting anymore is, first off, it gives you experience in the set, and second off, oh, that's not good. Drop this. Second off, oh, what was I saying? I got caught up in the game. Oh, you get gems. That's what I was saying. Do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we draw land here, we could do the brine thing. This match is not looking good, though. This is looking really rough. This card is so good. You could draft this. It's very, very good. We could also invert the iceberg into a Titan. It makes sense. I think we gotta flip this. Exiling Tinker Tot. There we go. Now we're gonna start tapping that down. Can't do it this turn, though. Gem argument for drafts is very fair. I do buy that one for real money, so I'm not fully free to play. Yep. AKA the Mastery Pass. These all swinging here. Oh, right, because of this thing. All right. All right. I think this is a match here. No big deal. We could go after breaches here. This is kind of an aggressive swing by him. We take 4. We kill breaches? You can't possibly have one of that. You can't possibly have one of that. Oh, okay. Return 2 creatures from your graveyard to your hand. It comes back. Probably going to have to give this one to him. There's breaches. Tap that out. Pay the 1. 7. but we die no matter what, right? Because we got 3 blockers, we block the 4, the 3, the 3, we take 6. Good game. Good game. All right, let's hope the next match is a little bit more fair to us. That one was a little bit rough. I need to step away for just one moment. Give me 30 seconds and we'll jump into the next round. Might as well load it up. And we are back. Got the blue mana. We could kind of make white with that. Guidewing is good on turn 1, a little bit worse on turn 2, but we're going to keep this. Get the Guidewing down. Got Blunder up. Got the Water Wind Scout. We could also do Captain Storm, Cosmium Raider next turn. Oh no, look at that. We got a blue player and he is moving slow as molasses, as the blue players tend to do. Simic. Simic's good in this set. I like Simic. Swing. Now, this makes me think he has a lot of artifacts. Go for Captain Storm. Pardon me. There's an island. There's Explorer's Cache, so he could swing now. This card is alright. But it's really hard to get more than 2 on him in limited formats, but usually 2's enough in limited. Okay, so we got a gnome. Because we got a gnome, we're going to use it. We're going to put one on top. Maybe. Do we put a land on top? That's a good question. We kind of need... No. I'm going to actually decline that. We're going to hope... We're going to pray to the magic gods and hope to God that we draw lands. We do have Blunder. And this says whenever a creature dies. Right. And I'll show you exactly why this cache is not great. We're about to see. If he does the thing. He might do the thing. Have to admit, I drafted with Token earlier and managed to put together a Gruul Dino deck. Yeah. Looks kind of swanky. Kind of looking forward to playing it. Dinos are great. Dinos are really fun in this set. And that's another fun thing about draft is just like, what kind of weird crap can you put together? Just like putting the jank cards from every set into a deck and hoping for the best. Pick it up. And he loses a counter. See, and that's why it's not that great. Swing? It's a pretty heavy swing. That's 6. 6 damage, sir. Opponent. Probably has a picky-uppy spell. Wrestler. Alright. Kills the gnome? Is that where you're going for? Yeah, you're going to kill the gnome. I definitely recommend dinosaurs in a draft environment. You think they're good in standard? Just wait till they're in a draft environment. Whenever they are the best. Like, I've seen people putting together decks that were mostly Lost Caverns of Ixalan dinosaurs in standard. Think about that in drafting. But if you know how I play, I usually go for value. Oh my word, Mr. Player Guy. I'm not going to even try to say this. IC Cloud? Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means, but we're going to go with it. That's good. Beginning of your turn, Deep Phantom Echo explores. Holy cow. Then you may have it become a copy of another creature you control till the end of turn. Yeah, I've seen this card. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat. We take 2. That's another artifact. Sweet. We just keep on getting artifacts. This is fantastic. There we go. You double block. You want to give up your Deep Phantom Echo? Speaking of swanky jank, with this set, I've been having a mighty need to make a fungus Sapperling Brawl deck with my new Myco Tyrant. Yeah, you know what? Sapperlings was one of the first decks I ever did a Magic the Gathering arena. It was the numero uno. I always have that soft spot in my heart for Sapperlings. Okay, fine. Tap out my flyer. See if I care. Okay, what do you want it to become a copy of? Something. Doesn't have a lot of good things. Hang on, wait. He's passing? You're at 3 health, my man. Yep, there he goes. Yep, there he goes. So you played in the 2018, huh? Or was it 2016? I think it was 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. I definitely remember. I was in Korea at the time, and, you know, it was in the military in Korea. There's a lot of things that go on in the evenings, and I had to balance that stuff with Magic the Gathering, the new client, arena. Oh, man, so many hours. We're doing great here, though. I think that was a third win, 1 loss, so we're guaranteed 500. And that's really what you're going for in drafting, is trying to play 500, because if you could play 500, golly gee, then you get most of your gems back. This is bittersweet. Great cards in hand. We could probably plane cycle that. And I might put the Captivating Cave on the bottom. Go for plane I'm sorry, island cycling. You can't get planes with the Brine Fang. Get a land. Pass. Not too confident on the year, but I think I was here from the start until midway through Thrones of Eldraine, then recently came back for Lord of the Rings. Oh yeah, fantastic set. Oh, and that was so fun to draft. Okay. We'll do this now. We need the braided net on that Malcolm. We kind of need Captain Storm first. Maybe we let Malcolm do his thing. Hopefully he didn't put together a crazy deck, but I see the hammer there. I apologize. I've had this cough for about a month now. Oh man, this might be a loss. This looks pretty bad so far. Malcolm is really good if you could get it down on turn 2. Very, very good. Yeah. The artifact goodness and historics. I gotta admit, like that artifacts deck, it's almost too broken to be played. They need to do something. And we got some goodies for the artifact deck. I don't know if you've seen them in limited or anything like that. But they have some goodies. They have some things for us to do with artifacts and the affinity deck. That affinity deck is even better now. Can we survive a turn? I think so. I think we could get this going. I'll show you right after this match, but there's some things that might be a foreshadow of some video in the future. I'm gonna give artifacts a little bit of a break for a while, just because it's getting a lot too samey. But we'll go into it after the video. Can't remember the names of the cards. Okay, so he's really close to making Malcolm really good. Haven't looked for the upgrades yet? Well, you know, just because of who I have a channel that needs it, well, I kind of have looked into the upgrades. Started to grow the captain out. This blocks Malcolm. We could swing here, but I'm not going to. Because he just blocks with the Merfolk Cave Diver, and we go pretty even. Man, oh man, oh man. Now he cannot swing with Malcolm. That's exactly where we want him to be. We also have the inverted iceberg. It's going to be nice to draw a card, discard a card. Wait, we don't mill a card, then draw a card. We don't have the discard. Thunder Hulk is good. I don't know Thunder Hulk. Maybe that's what I'm talking about. I don't know the name of the card. What's it do? Alright, getting in with the Malcolm again. Yeah, it's already really good, but there's a way to make it better. And I saw it. I drafted it. I don't remember if it's in this deck or not. We'll look here in a sec. After either we inevitably lose or he inevitably loses. Get the bird's nest out. We haven't gotten any lands. This is now a land. So we could take advantage of that. Inverted iceberg. We still have not gotten any lands. Perfect. Swing out for 4. He probably double blocks here. He does not. He takes. Okay, well, we're going to end the turn. Then what we're going to do is... Oh, no. I thought that had flash. Kind of messed myself up here. For some reason, I thought that card had flash. That's a streamer's luck right there. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Inverted iceberg for the opponent. Let's see if we could get some land. My God. We need land. We need to deal with this Malcolm is what we really need. It's right in the middle of everything we're trying to do. Oh. Okay. You can target that. Mana. Oh, geez. He's turning everything into mana. Explorers. Alright. 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 See if we can find our way out of this. It's no mana. Holy crap. You know what did it for us is that Malcolm came down and just had its day with us. See if we can find a land. Clay-fired bricks. I thought about that. Alright. You know what? I'm going to give this to him. He's got us beat 5 ways to Sunday. But let's go look at that affinity deck. Well, it used to be affinity. Now it's just artifacts. Still kept the namesake, though, didn't it? Oh, no. No, no. Here we go. We want to go here. My decks. Actually, just go to the stinking deck. Let's look at this real quick. There we go. We want to go here. We want to go here. And I was actually thinking Duskside Reliquary doesn't look bad for the deck. It really doesn't. Deconstruction Hammer looks terrible. The Clay-fired bricks would work in our deck. Just going through them as we speak. Yeah. Same here to a degree. I also think there's room for Attentive Sunscribe. I really, really, really do. Something like that. And where was the one in particular? Not seeing it. Oh, right, because it was my other account where I was drafting a lot. Let's look at not collected. Going like this. Market Gnome, I think is... Nah, that's for drafting. That is for drafting. I cannot remember the name of the card. But, oh, no, I do. Target Artifact. So, here's the thing. Whenever we're looking at artifacts, like this deck in particular, Inzol Artifact is incredibly powerful. And we want enchantments and artifacts. There is an artifact in here that allows us to grow our boy. Do I have collected and not collected? Yeah, where is it? Huh. It wasn't white. No, I also like spring-loaded blades, saw blades for the deck. I think that would be good. But there was one in particular, and I'm not seeing it. 7 mana to craft is kind of pricey. Yes, but in those really long, drawn-out games, and dealing 5 damage, you're giving interaction to the deck. I'd have to play with it to see if it's actually good. There was a card. If you see it, let me know. We will go back to the draft. But... no, wait. Target creature or artifact. Man, oh man. Of course, I'm typing this in like a goofball. But clay-fired bricks. And there's this one. There's an artifact or an enchantment. I cannot remember which. But it attaches to an artifact and it becomes a 5/4. Which is exactly what Inzol Artifact is. It's Inzol Artifact, but with a different name. I'll have to find it again because I saw it and I was like, ooh, that would be good. Beyond our holes and rebukes, though. Maybe sideboard. There's still a couple of holes in the sideboard I think we could clear up. I appreciate it. Because I got to get back to the draft. You know, we'll have people dropping off. Not a huge crowd here right now, but, I mean, new channel. Well, new-ish now. But But I try to do what I have on the thumbnail a little bit. And if we just jump right into that, some people are like, hey, I thought you were doing this. All right. We'll keep this. Not a whole lot to do for a couple of turns, but that's okay. We got a Tinker Tot. This is actually one of my favorite cards in drafting this set. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And we got a Demir player here. Gives me a little bit of hope. Little bit of hope. A Pirate. Phantom. I don't see anything really dangerous on the opponent's side yet, so we're going to put the Captain Storm out. Kind of slowly build this out a little bit. It's incredible how we got most of our red cards. Mills of Land, that's fine. But we do get treasure with the Plundering Pirate. That might have been the one. And that's not a bad idea at all. Having your dudes explore. Actually, I think that might have been it. Get that land into your hand because you have the... Oh, what do you call it? The Metatect, who gets non-land cards into your hand. Then you're getting the land cards into your hand, right? You're doing all the things. You're getting everything into your hand. And I think we're being defensive right now. Let's be defensive for a few turns. We haven't been defensive the entire draft, so... Let's be defensive. We will outvalue him. If he's just Demir, we will outvalue him. Marionette, not the best card, but that does hold back the Storm. This gets a little bit more dangerous with it, too. Comes in. Do we block 2? We could. We don't want that 6-point swinging against us. That's fine. Five altogether. This gives us an extra 1. Just like that. Give it to the captain. Scout. Next turn we could Tinker Tot. Oh yeah. We want that on top, baby. We definitely want that on top. Now he does have some tricks. Or we have to assume he does. Millennium Calendar is one of those cards that you play and you don't care if you win or lose. You just want it to work one time, and then you're going to talk about it the rest of your life. That's how that stuff works. Block here, block here, block here. What's your trick? No trick. No trick. That's trick enough. Iceberg. Play the Iceberg. Let's see what we could draw. We lose the net. We play Envoy. He flips that. Now this card I've drafted and was not totally fond of it. After that first initial amazing mill 2 cards, draw 2 cards for 3. We're going to be taking some damage. We do have 3 life in hand with Tinker's Tot. That Discover's rough. Oh my. That is big. Okay. Got a gnome. Let's muck up the board a little bit. Get a gnome out. We will not do that. And pass. We get 3 life from this, so we go net neutral next turn. So far, the ones that are calling to me are the Forbidden Foundry as another Loris, Lodestone Needle for the Explorers. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of interferes with the Foundries, but also you remember that the Foundries really are only there if you have nothing else to do with your mana. You just burn it on the Foundries. So I'm okay with burning a little bit of mana in a different way. Comes in for 3. Do you come in for the 4 as well? We're kind of hoping for an all swing here, right? Because if he all swings, he's... Okay, there we go. Now he's wide open. Of course he has a follow-up. Reliquary? Yes, please. Get rid of what? The flyer? Get rid of the flyer. In order to be creating a 1/1, or do we flip? This merges with our crafting with an artifact, and we got one in the graveyard, so we can flip. Get rid of the Tinker's Tot and go. Bada boom, bada bang. Baby, we got some size now. All right, go on to the opponent's turn. Worm can't really attack in that well, because we'll definitely trade. And that is Demir's big payoff right there. The fantastic payoff. Oh! He might actually have a thing. Guess we're going to have to do this. We lose the Titan here. Probably. Okay, things are a little bit juicy. Not much of a choice. Can't do it twice. Not yet. We're at 11. He's at 29. Not going great, guys. Oh boy, here he is. He does have a finality counter on him, though. What else? Snail. Really good use of this land. Do I think that we'll get the 3rd cave? Greater than 3. All right. We'll block. Huh. Awesome. Okay. So if I do this, I still have 2, but both of them, that won't really work. Let's do this. Should have put it here, but I have a plan. We got to turn this back around this match. Bump the mic, sorry. Gonna swing with just the great mistake. Pardon me. My word. Double block. It has a finality counter on it. Then the Great Plunder. Pick it up. We get a map. He's got a snail left. Now he's going to play it again. It's fine. He's down to 2 cards. Oh, that is such a... You know what? It wasn't a lucky draw. That was skill, baby. Let's see what we got on top. Land. Ugh. Okay. I guess we're taking 5 here? That sounds right. There's a swamp. Oh wait, we're only taking 4, right? I can't swing with that snail. Sack it. Grabbing red. Wrestler seems good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No attacks. Go on. Stalker. Do your worst. Let me think here. I want this. Do it here. Then create a thing. 3, 4, 5. Kill that. Do you have a trick? Wow, what a draw. Swing with the gnome. All right, your go. Passes. Ooh, that's a good draw as well. Huh. We can't really swing here. We're at too low of health. We're going to play the Scout. Scout can swing. Do it like this right now. Surveyor can go to the bin. We need to find the captain. What do you call it? Captain Storm again. We can find Captain Storm again. We're looking good. We're down to 14 cards. Opponent's at 9 cards. What if we just deck him? Yes, sir. First off, we're going to swing with the Scout. We could just deck him out. If you can't kill me in 9 turns, we win. We have 13 in our deck. He has 8 in his deck. It's looking pretty solid. He's probably got removal in his hand right now. He's just building anticipation. What are you? Oh, minus X. Okay. Well, don't know why you didn't do it to the Brine Fang. Probably because he has removal. You may mill 2, and he does. So he's down to 6. Interesting choice. Minus 11, 11. Holy crap. Play it. put it here. We're being a little bit aggressive here. Swing, create a treasure. Grows the captain. Okay. Smart block. Okay, whenever it attacks, so we can still put this on the scout, and the scout will get me growth on captain. And those were all real words, folks. Every single one of them. Put it on the scout. Now we can swing with both the scout and Captain Storm. We will. Grows the captain. So you can give up your worm. And he will. No. Okay, he still thinks he could win. Which is kind of terrifying. But we shall see what he... Oh, no, no, no. He does not think he can win anymore. Good, good. That's what we like to see. No. Okay. All right. You know what? Fell right into his little trap. You know what? I've thought about that so many times. If you're dealing negative 10 damage, shouldn't it heal your opponent? It should, right? Give me the bird. I'm gonna give him the bird. Yes, we have more air attack. 4 cards left in deck for the opponent. Okay, 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 okay. Equip that here. And I guess just pass. We don't need to play the land. A negative 12-3. That's a dedicated blocker if I've ever seen one. Mr. Opponent. That are you? Trying to figure out how to win before he draws 3 more cards. Probably. That's probably where he is. And the inevitable rope. It is such a shame that YouTube is so stingent on... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is that? He returns it to my hand. Then target opponent discards a card. Now he's got another discard effect, right? Is that what this is? You got another one? That would be a smart move indeed. Draws a card. Do you have another discard effect? Of course he does. Let's silent cycle this. We'll exile an island. But he's still got to get damage off. There's one turn. Yeah, his library is... Oh, there it is. There it is. His library is mostly gone. The thing is, we needed something. Heck. Oh, you're right. He doesn't have any cards. I thought he had 2 left. It doesn't matter at all. Here, we're going to swing in for 2. We're going to end the turn, and bada boom, bada bang. I totally missed. His library was all the way gone. I knew he had 2 left. He must have milled himself or something. I'll take it. I mean, that's perfect. And that is me paying more attention to my chat than to the actual matches themselves. You are absolutely right. He has 0 cards left. 4 wins, 2 losses. He milled him when he bounced my dude. It wasn't the smartest move then for him. I thought he was a metagame strategist. But nay. He is just human, after all. Don't put the blame on him. Alright, this is a keep. Ended. In that turn. Opponent is in Gruul. Cogworker is probably going to be important here. Another mana? Wowie, wow. We are really good at finding land. We are never behind on land on this channel. Ever. I could probably put like 6 mana in a deck, and I would still have 6 mana to play. My word. Alright. That's a good draw. That is a good one. We'll play it. Hopefully opponent doesn't see this as a threat. Swings, okay. No fight spells, no nothing. He's reading it. I'll read your card too. Yeah, see, I'm reading yours. You read mine, I read yours. Alright, that is good. That is certainly good. Brackish Blunder is very solid for us right now. Oh yeah, we are passing for sure. What do we want to kill more? Probably this. Swings. We drop the Wrestler. Okay, so we can't kill it yet. We put that there. Grow the Captain. Then we return this to his hand. Opponent. Grows the Captain. I guess we did have enough. Upgrade. Alright, never mind. He had to have the answer, right? Block. Blockaroo. It is a shame that Captain is down yet again. Now, we could do a couple of things here. I think one thing that we want to do is we want to grab a cave, put it onto the battlefield. It's gonna be the red one probably. Yeah, grab the red one. We can even, what is it called now? Discover. Try to get more land into our hand, just so we don't draw it. Okay, perfect. It always hurts to just draw lands. So winging in. That's fine. You can hit me for 3. Thrashing a Brontodon probably coming down at next turn. Actually cycling the Bristleback. And now he's playing the Brontodon. There it is. That's fair. That is certainly fair. We play a Plains. 3, 6. We can play both of these. And pop our map token. We can do it all, baby. Go ahead with the Tinker Tot. Love the name of that card. Put this on the Surveyor. We'll keep that on top. Absolutely on top. And we're not going to swing because we want him to swing into the Surveyor. Brontodon into the Surveyor would be fantastic. But he sacks this, right? Let's tell him he's got to sack it. He does not? Weird. Weird. Well, it would be paying an extra mana for nothing, so he did right. Brawler comes out. We're still building up mana base. We could play the Brine Fang, or we could just get value. That has trample, though. So we're going for the Brine Fang. Swing for 2. We'll trade. We're telling him that we are very willing to trade. Okay. Swings in. Perfect. Perfect time to trade. Hopefully he does not have a trick. Trick or treat, baby. Trick. Trick it is. Alright, well. Pop the toad. Gain some life. Well, we at least got a trick out of his hand, right? See, I did that on purpose. Come on in for 2 damage. Oh no, the spiders got reach. Alright. Alright. How do we survive? I guess we really don't. Guess we really do not survive. I've been playing a lot of Magic today, guys. So I started practicing while I was supposed to be working. And finally got the set figured out. But after about 8 or 9 hours of Magic the Gathering, bound to make a mistake or so. Here we go. Let's discover. Discover 4. Tinker Tot. We'll certainly take it. It's not perfect. Don't think we're getting above him, though. Deathmaw. Feel like 4 wins isn't bad, though. Most I ever got in a draft, at least, yeah. I mean, 4 wins is... There's a trick to drafts where you want to kind of be. You want to at least get the 1,000 gems. If you can get the 1,000 gems, you're good to go. Gain a couple life. Yep, I think that he just swings next turn and then we're done, right? Oh, he swings this turn and then we're done. Can't be blocked by creatures 2 or less. That's 5, 7, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I will bow my head, tip my hat to him, and we'll call it there. Ugh. In with a flicker, out with a flame. Well, all right. Well, that wasn't really going out with a flame, right? When you go out with a flame, you actually have to have a really big, bombastic loss. But if you get 1,000 gems, if you get 3 wins in a draft, dude, it costs you 500 for the 3 packs you drafted and 2 extra packs. With 4 wins, this draft cost me 200. So I'm happy with it. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys, lady's been texting me. I have to go eat. She says I have to do that or I will die. So I will be going to do that now. Hey, thanks a lot for hanging out, guys. Appreciate you. And we'll try to do this more often because I've been working about 50 hours a week, so it's really hard to sit down and edit a video, have a fully edited video. So I want to do more stuff like this so that I at least am able to interact with you guys on a more consistent basis. So thanks a lot, guys. Cheers for the stream. Cheers for joining. Thanks a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.